Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we're going to be playing Laysara, Summit Kingdom, which is an interesting take on a city builder as we are building up a mountainside. Alright, welcome to Laysara. In this demo you will build a fully functioning settlement. This tutorial will guide you along the way. Let's start with going through basic controls really quick. So we have our WSAD, our mouse scroll is our zoom. Hence, additional information will be displayed in boxes such as this. So, alright, it's time to start building your town. Let's start with building a marketplace. It'll be a central point in your settlement as it distributes goods among citizens living nearby. So we're going to come over here. We're going to build a marketplace, and we're going to build it somewhat in the center, about right here. And continue. See the red marker above the marketplace? It means the building doesn't have a road connected to the mountain entry point. Let's fix that by building some roads. So one of the first things I want to do is we're going to build a road around it so that we have just a general kind of making it a market square. All right, so we have built road. Good job. The marker above the marketplace has changed. The new one means the building lacks a workforce. Let's bring some more folks into the town then. Building houses increases the town's population, so let's place a few of them near the marketplace. After placing a house, it becomes inhabited instantly by 4 citizens. Workers are assigned to workplaces automatically. So we're going to build some lowlander huts. Let's work on doing, so we need 8. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually build it like so. And then we're going to have, we'll have 1 there and 1 there. All right. So we are going to have like so. And then we have our 8. Hopefully they have access to the market. All right, great. Let's continue developing our settlement by providing our citizens access to a mandala building. This is important to their spirituality. Mandala, among many other buildings in Laysara, has a range. This means it will only affect nearby buildings, in this case, houses. We're going to come over here to enlightenment. And since we want to focus primarily on the houses, we're going to put our mandala right there. Awesome. So we have, everyone has access to that. Great. You just fulfilled the need of your citizens. To learn more about your folks' needs, let's bring up the houses menu. So we're going to click on a house. Here you can see both the already fulfilled needs and still demanded ones. Needs are divided into 3 categories: food, prosperity, and enlightenment. This bar shows how many and which category needs you must fulfill to make your citizens willing to upgrade their house. Looks like the folks living here would like to get some food, which really isn't that surprising, so let's focus on that. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to click on continue first. Let's start with producing some eggs, build a chicken farm, and the production will start. Make sure the chicken farm has the marketplace in its range. Every production building can only transport its production output to a building in its range. So we're going to come down here, select our egg production, and we're going to, we're going to have the chickens right over here, just to kind of get them where they're close, but not necessarily right in someone's backyard. Okay. Chicken farm is now producing eggs, but is indicated by the icon. It's not sending them anywhere. Let's address that by clicking on the chicken farm and sending the eggs to the marketplace. Every production building will require you to set the transport resources it is producing. So there we have our chicken eggs being sent over there to the marketplace. Great. Let's increase the food variety of our folks by starting to produce sampa, a flour made from barley. Place a mill, make sure it has our marketplace in range, and supply it with barley from barley fields. So let's come over here. We're going to place some barley fields. Let's place our mill first. And then I want to place a barley field and a barley field. So we're going to have 2 barley fields. And then we can have our road right there. So this will get sent to that mill. This will also get sent to the mill. And then this will be sent to the marketplace. Have the mill start sending the barley to it. Okay. Okay, I think I skipped ahead possibly. All right, yaks. Our mill is receiving barley, but is still not producing any sampa. It is because the building requires not only human workers, but also yaks to operate. To increase your town's yak population, you need to build a simple yak breeding. With production up and running, you can start sending produced sampa to the marketplace. Simple yak breeding works similar to houses. They raise the yak population. Yaks are then assigned to workplaces automatically. Okay, awesome. So let's go through and we're going to come over here. We're going to build some yak farms. I think I want to have it be right there. So we've got 2. And there we go. So yaks we don't have to worry about assigning them because they are automatically assigned, and I'm just doing double labor on that. So looks like I don't have enough workers for this yak farm side. Look, great. Looks like your citizens are happy enough to upgrade their housing. Once the house can be upgraded, you can do that by clicking on the button above. Upgraded houses accommodate more inhabitants, therefore resources consumption rises. Consult the marketplace menu to see consumption details. So we are going to upgrade everybody. And you notice that we had on the yak, now we have all the workers there. There is everyone, all 8 houses are upgraded. Nice job. It's becoming a little tight, isn't it? Time to expand. To connect your town to the area to the left, you can use a bridge. You'll need to find a suitable spot on each side to place it. So we're going to connect 2 sides with a bridge. Let's see if I want to see where I'm going to be. All right. So right here, I'm going to come here and then we're going to go over. So that way we are in one single file line. And then we're going to need 2. The newly reached region will be a great place for a second residential area, so let's put in another marketplace here. Use the bridge you have built to create a road connection. So we have that. We're going to build a second marketplace. I'm going to build it in just a little bit, so I've got some room to kind of move around, although it doesn't need to be too far out. About right there is fine. We're going to do the same thing as we did before, where we're just going to put roads around it, which will help with making sure it kind of gives a little square. And there is, so there's our second marketplace. We have an operational second marketplace. For the new residential area, let's make things interesting and bring a second caste to the town. Your current village, over here, your current village houses lowlanders, folks, versatile in the ways of nature and the land. Artisans, on the other hand, are crafty manufacturers and service workers. So they have different icons. Each caste has slightly different needs, so use your newly unlocked buildings to make your artisans happy and upgrade their houses. So we have 8 artisan houses and upgrade them to level 2. So first thing, we're going to come over here. We're going to have some artisan houses. We can do 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Do this real quickly. We're going to do No, I take it. I take it back. We're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. I think they still get access to. Then we're going to have. There we go. So there is a nice little road. Have 8 houses and upgrade them to level 2. All right. So what do we need? We need stuff. All right. So we need cheese production. We also need a bath, but first we need, they need a mandala. So we're going to get them a mandala. We'll have one right there. They do need a bath. Now in this first opening in this tutorial session, everything is unlocked. Basically, it unlocks what you need to access, and you have but nothing costs anything. So like up here, where is it? Right here. Your treasury money mechanic is turned off for the demo. All right. So with that, we do need. We have that. We're not at that stage yet. We need cheese production. So we're going to have a yak shack that we're going to. Okay, it's going to be, we can have a yak shack right here. And that should, no, we need to, I take it back. We need to send, we need for the yak, the cheese. We're going to have cheese production right here. So we're going to send our milk to the cheese maker, and the cheese maker is going to go to the market. And I believe that is what we are going to do. So we have we have enough cheese that affects 32 citizens. They are going to demand Sampa and eggs. So I could either, yeah, I'm going to have to build since they work up there, we're going to have a small egg farm right here that we're just going to send. We'll adjust this in a bit, but for right now, this is going to be sufficient. And then there's our 8 houses that are now upgraded to level 2. Great job. Now it's time to expand upwards and see what the mountain has to offer. Just like a bridge can connect 2 regions to the same level, shafts can be used to climb higher. So hold the middle mouse button to move the mouse away from the mountain from a distance. And we can look and see where we can add a shaft. I saw it. It's green about right. There we go. All right. So that's not sure I would go there, but okay. And then there is we're going to also just build a little street right there. So have an operating shaft to the yellowish region. So here is the yellowish region. Splendid. Now you have reached a region in the middle zone. Production output of some buildings depends on which zone they are placed in. This is shown in their tooltip like this. They have 2, 5, 2. So you have low region, middle region, high region. An example of the building working this way is the beekeeper. It produces significantly more resources if it's placed in the middle zone. So let's use that to our advantage. So we're going to come down to the food production and have a honey distribution. So let's do, Let's do a couple of the bee productions. And we're going to... There we go. There we go. All right. So we have the bee production done. If we want to provide our people with honey, we need to find a way to transport it all the way down. Beekeeper can only send resources to nearby buildings, so we need a warehouse. Warehouse stores resources and allows for sending goods over long distances, not restricted by any range. So a single warehouse can store resources of one type. So we're going to have a warehouse right here where we're going to send our honey to. And then we can use our warehouse. So as already mentioned, warehouses can be used to transport resources over long distances. Warehouses don't have ranges, they use carriers instead. The more carriers assigned to the transport route using the plus button, the more resources can be transported. Let's send honey down to your marketplaces to distribute to our folks. Carriers are recruited from unemployed artisans. Unlike production buildings, a single warehouse can send resources to multiple destinations. So we're going to send to here, and we're going to also send down to this place. So we're going to have two different locations. So we're going to send 2 and 2 just to get some going down into those marketplaces. The other thing that was gained by accessing higher are resource deposits. On these spots, we can build mines. Let's start mining copper and use it for copper utensil production. So move cursor over to the resource deposit. Here we are. And see a button to quickly place a mine. So we have for mine, the copper mine. Let's start with this one. Right there. Now we do need a copper utensil production, so we're going to put one of those down, and we're going to put it like so. Now we do need to be able to distribute this to our marketplace, so we're going to have across the road, we're going to put a warehouse. So we're going to send our copper to our utensil factory, and I got a little bit ahead. Now build another warehouse to send the copper utensils down and distribute them. After doing so, your people will be very close to upgrading their houses again. To make that happen, let's provide them with textiles. So I also need to move that, need to connect it to that warehouse, and then we're going to send to both, and we're going to employ 2 carriers for that. One thing I might do is I might go in, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly now, since it's not like it's taking money right now. So we're just going to go in really quickly, and we're just going to make a couple of quick copper mines to finish out those resources. And now these, so missing workers and yaks, so I do need more yaks and workers to do that. All right, so now to distribute them after your people will be very close to upgrading their buildings. Your wool production, you can build either new yak shacks, which we have a yak shack here. I think I'm going to build some more yaks over here because we are starting to run out of room over there. I'm going to come down here, and we're going to build a nice 3 pasture. If I can't do... Okay. So then I need more workers. So make sure that I have that because I like to build a little too fast for my own good. But we are going to build, in this respect, we are going to build another second yak shack. And for this, we're going to have a weaver right there. So yak shack will already have, so we can, take back. Okay, we are going to go here. We don't need this building. So we're going to destroy that building because that's going to be too many workers. We can now send this to there, and then we can build a warehouse right here, and we are going to send transporting route to our warehouse, and we're going to build a second warehouse right there so that our cheese is now going to be sent to a warehouse. Now the benefit of this is that we're going to have cheese sent like so, and then we're going to also have our wool sent like so. Now we need to have with this, we need some more artisans, and we need more lowlanders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build 2 more artisans, and then I'm going to build a couple more lowlanders right over on this side. And they're already upgrading to level 2. What is this? So no carriers assigned to transport routes. All right. And there are our carriers. And this already has 2. And that has 2. So I've got some to spare. So now I just need to get 20 houses up to level 3. So we're just going to click. I am noticing that as I click on some, I think they are consuming resources. So they must be consuming the resources. We are going to make a second egg production and then send those. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a warehouse right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to start sending the eggs over to the warehouse so that they can be couried over to both. I have enough that I can do 2, but I think for marketplace 1 I'm only going to send 1 because they've got a second one that's there that's already dedicated to just them. Okay, so I need honey and copper utensils. So what we can do is this is able to produce 6. So if I have that, then what we can do is we can have a different one that goes to each. So this one should produce 6. This one now will send to that facility, which will send to the warehouse. And the warehouse, since we have a couple of extra couriers, we're going to send some extra couriers down as well. So that should hopefully take care of that one. This one's going to still be a little bit of a problem. Let's add 3, 4. Let's add an extra one over there. We are leveling up some of our buildings still, and we still need more honey. So let's come up here and right click. Quickly removes the takes it back down to nothing, or takes it back down to the plain screen, and that's probably about as far as that might be as far as I can get. So if I do any more, I might have them come around or something. So there are my bees. And let's increase our carriers. And there are some more houses to increase. So these are level 3. I don't care about what they need now. So this one, we can increase to, so with that increase, we do have the ability to now move some things up, and we're going to keep increasing this one. Now I do need some more production, so we are going to have a yak shack here. We're going to have a cheese maker, and so we're going to take the yak shack and cheese goes there. And then I'm still going to put this into a warehouse, I think. Yeah, we'll put it to a warehouse right there. So we're going to send it to there. And then that way we can send it to there. And then we can send one to the other side. So that's helping with the yak butter, or the cheese. But we do need a weaver. So we're going to have a weaver that is going to collect from that yak shack. And then we're going to have a warehouse just across the street from it, where it's going to send anything it produces, and going to create one to there and one to there. I do have some, I do need more workers, and that's part of what's clogging down my resources. So let's go in. Since I need couriers, we're going to build more houses. And we can increase that by 2. There's some more houses, and these are increasing to level 3. We are at level we're at 15 out of 20. There's a mill. We have level 3, level 3. Level 2, what do you need? You want copper utensils. Okay. So let's see about... So we're able to, we're going to put a few more at level at the first marketplace. And here is 1, 2, 3. We're 18. Level 1, we just need them to receive something. They need a mandala. So we're going to add a second mandala. Yeah, right there. That's already level 2. We need 2 more of food. Let's see. So we have cheese. They're producing cheese. Let's go through and all right, there is 19. Who wants to be my all right. Gonna be 2. You need prosperity, so you want linens. Where is my second linen? Oh, there's my linen. All right. So we're going to do a second weaver. Where do I want to do the second weaver? We can do a second weaver right there. We're going to send our weaver stuff to there, but we do need another yak shack, which is going to come from, let's have, I have another one right there. Nope. There we go. I know, you need a road. There we go. All right, so this one, we're going to send our wool here. We've already got food there, so we can send this to... Yeah, that's not in range. All right. I don't want to waste the ability to make more cheese. We're going to look and see if we can't build a cheese maker, which we can. So we're going to send our milk from that yak shack to there. And this one's going to go to... over here. That's going to go to this, where we now have... And there's 1, 2. And there is our... all of our level ups. And then there is our second, third level, and our mountain peak. So, pretty cool game. Great job, you have successfully built a thriving mountain settlement. As the last thing in this demo, let's take a very quick look at avalanches. One way of dealing with them is to trigger them preemptively before they get too powerful. Hopefully it won't be too late. So have an operating avalanche inducer in the topmost region. So here is an avalanche inducer. We're going to place it, just build here. We're going to put it right there. We are going to go as far as we can. Hopefully we're going to have another shaft. Can I build somewhere down here? Right. Oh, there we go. That is not a path that I would want to take, but then you have a little path. You notice that it is starting to snow here. So I have an operating, and so we need, we are missing yaks. We need more yaks. So let's come down here and we are going to add another field of yaks. We're going to actually build a little bit more of a road so that we will have 3. There we go. And that is a nice little village that we've got. 2 marketplaces. And then we are going to trigger an avalanche. And watch it destroy my village. There goes the beekeepers. There goes the artisan huts. Demo complete. Thanks a lot for trying out the demo of Laysara at Summit Kingdom. You are now familiar with the core systems of the game, but Laysara will have many more features when it launches in Steam Early Access later this year. Use more advanced transportation methods, production chains, and another caste, monks, to build epic towns over whole mountains. Build barriers, plant trees, and use avalanche inducers properly to never see your town buried in snow again. Raise a summit temple on the very peak as a symbolic act of conquering the elements before you move on to the next mountain. So this is a pretty cool game. And they just recently posted an announcement that talked mostly about yaks and the different ways that yaks are utilized in the game. And they say in the very end that they anticipate a release of sometime in Q1, so which should be any time now. So hopefully they will be able to make an announcement relatively quickly. They seem to say that they were just doing like the final edits and getting things ready for launch in early access. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and if you would like to see this, please comment below and let me know what things that you would like to see, or share a fact about yaks. One of the things that the devs posted in there was there is a thing about yak races that occur. So thank you for watching and have a great day.